How to start a bar business. Owning and operating a bar can be a fun and exhilarating business for an entrepreneur willing to put in the commitment. The bar business can have lots of fun, games, entertainment, and celebrations. However, starting and owning a bar business also means spending long hours in preparation, serving customers, making deals with suppliers, paying attention to details, sacrificing time off, and handling dissatisfied customers. Nevertheless, a determined owner with clear goals for their bar, understanding of business, and willingness to reach out to patrons can be successful. 1. Learning types of bars. Start a neighborhood bar. In this setting you are likely to have a handful of regulars you will personally get to know. The atmosphere is a home away from home. Operating hours for these bars tend to be earlier than others, opening in the early morning and closing slightly earlier at night than others. These bars typically start with beers and wines on their serving lists first. Pay attention to this for licensing purposes. If demand for hard liquor is present, then getting the proper license to carry them should be pursued. Light food fare can be served at these locations such as sandwiches and/or appetizers, but full dinners are not frequently on the menu. This will mean avoiding the need for a costly full restaurant license. Some light gaming equipment is a good idea to have on the premises of such bars. Jukeboxes, pool tables, dart boards, arcade video games, and the like are good entertainment ideas. Typical neighborhood bars cost between $50,000 and $100,000 to start. Create a sports bar. These are similar to neighborhood bars, but tend to offer a bit more substantial food fare. The biggest difference is with entertainment, as visual and audio options are significantly more important in sports bars. Investment in numerous televisions with cable and/or satellite channel packages will be a significant change for sports bars over other types. Maintaining the latest audio-visual technology can sometimes take a large portion of the bar's revenue. Food options tend to include burgers, chicken wings, ribs, pizza, grilled items, and appetizers. Extra gaming equipment isn't as important, with sporting events being the main attraction. However, having some video games at the table, pool tables, or arcade games can be a nice addition. Thoroughly research the local sports teams. You'll want plenty of authorized logos, posters, pictures, and other gear of theirs around your establishment. You might even consider contacting the team directly to see if joint promotions are a possibility. The average sports bar can cost $10,000 to $50,000 to start. Operate a brewpub or beer bar. These are essentially beer-only operations that tend to have lower costs due to easier licensing and simpler stocking conditions. Brew pubs create their own beer on their premises and sell it on tap. Other beer options may be offered in bottled form. There is the added cost of brewing equipment in this case. Beer bars sell a wide variety of beers on tap or bottled. This can include microbrews. However, since beer is typically consumed more often than other liquors, it is often easier to turn a profit, especially with the lower licensing costs, as you are not stocking hard liquors. Beer bars can cost as little as $20,000 to $100,000 to start, depending on location. However, brew pubs can cost $100,000 to over $1 million to start due to the brewing equipment. Start a specialty bar. These have a wide variety of types to choose from, but the bar you create must be narrow in focus once you build it. Still, there must also be flexibility within the theme you pick. Some specialty bars focus on a particular drink, such as the martini. However, there are many versions of the martini that your bar would need to produce, including the traditional version with vodka and gin or the sour apple variety. Specialty bars can be focused on wine. In cases such as wine bars, you will need to produce a wide selection of variety and vintage for patrons to enjoy. Bars like these can focus on other consumables like cigars. You will need to produce a wide variety of types and allow customers to learn about their qualities. Specialty bars tend to be smaller in size. Clientele will be more intimate and exclusive. Startup costs for these bars will vary greatly depending on your product choice. Start a nightclub. There are several types of clubs you could consider, including small cocktail lounges, mid-sized clubs that double as neighborhood bars by day, and large dance clubs that attract celebrity guests. Cocktail lounges tend to have small musical entertainment such as a piano or jukebox. Mid-sized clubs, especially ones that are regular bars by day, often have area bands or other popular talents invited in by night. Large dance clubs need larger populations to be successful, perhaps a city of 500,000 people or more if you plan on attracting a major celebrity guest star.